Hey everyone, it's Ryan Leonard with Wolfnest Property Management, and today we're going to be talking about what is renter's insurance and why do I need it. So with renter's insurance, or if you're a tenant, you may find in the lease agreement that the landlord or the owner, property manager, they may require renter's insurance. And a lot of times you're like, what is this renter's insurance? I've never had to have this before. And why do I need it? And how much does it cost? All really, really good questions. And unless you've been unfortunate enough to have to make a claim with renter's insurance, you may not understand the value or how it is very much so a no-brainer to have renter's insurance when you're renting a property. So let's take a look at some of the things. So really, to sum it up, renter's insurance protects you and your belongings, bottom line. Now, the homeowner is going to have a homeowner's insurance on that rental property that you're living in, but that doesn't cover anything for you. Also, the property management company may have some sort of limited liability insurance program that you're required to pay for, which really covers anything catastrophic due to tenant damage, very similar to you cause a grease fire. If you're a tenant and you forget to turn off the sink or the tub and you leave town and it floods the property, okay, great. That is something that limited liability coverage is going to help offset or bring the home back to that condition that it was. Now, as far as your belongings, that really doesn't have anything to do with it. So by having a renter's insurance policy, you're covering your personal property and potentially some other things that may happen, like if a visitor comes over and they get injured, okay, that's also something that is typically going to fall under that renter's insurance policy so that you're not on the hook for those expenses. So again, what does it cover for you, the tenant, typically? And again, you want to make sure that you talk to your insurance agent or that plan to make sure that it is covering everything that you want, and also the limits are there that you need. Like if you have a very expensive bike or home office setup that's tens of thousands of dollars, you want to make sure that if someone were to come in and break in and steal that, or if there's a flood or a fire, that there's enough money in there to be able to replace those items. But personal property, furniture, jewelry, electronics, etc., typically those are things that are going to be covered in that renter's insurance policy. Also, liability. So fire caused by the tenant negligence. That's always a good one. At the end of the day, if you do something they shouldn't be and there's damage done to that property, you do not want that owner coming after you. Having this insurance policy is going to be a great way to offset that. Also, additional living expenses. Now, not all renter policies have this, but most do. So if you are find yourself displaced from that rental property for whatever reason, that coverage, there may be coverage for, again, you to go live in a hotel for 2 weeks until it's ready for you to move back in or until it's habitable. Also, increased cost of food, etc. So again, it's anything that you may see an increase of your monthly expenses because you can't live in that property. Typically, the plan is going to help offset that for you. So again, this is kind of a broad stroke of renter's insurance, and not all policies are made the same. So if you are looking at getting a renter's insurance policy, I highly recommend you talk to an agent and discuss what is the best for you so that you're picking a plan that not only you can afford, but is going to cover everything that you need. And whether the property manager requires it or not, I highly recommend that you get it, again, just to protect yourself, and you'll be shocked on how affordable it really is. So again, that's Ryan with Wolfnest. There's our website. If you have any additional questions about renter's insurance or what is a limited liability coverage, whatever it may be, feel free to reach out to us. Be happy to discuss our services and see if they could be a good fit for you. Thanks.